Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to continue my series on Braille contractions, particularly two-cell contractions. And this time, we will continue on the initial letter contractions with dot 5. And I'm going to share with you the last two-cell contractions involving dot 5. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, let us quickly recall what are initial letter contractions with dot 5. So basically, this type of contraction uses two cells. The first cell has the indicator dot 5, and on the second cell, we have the letters of the English alphabet or the contractions. Uh, Primarily the strong contractions, which we will be covering in this video. Now, these contractions may generally be used wherever the letters they represent occur. They can either represent a whole word or part of a word. So they can stand alone as a whole word or they can be part of a word. So let's take uh, the first among the five last initial letter contractions with that five. So I'm going to give you the last five for this video. So the first is dot five and the contraction or the strong contraction for the or the. So that would be dot five on the first cell and that's 2, 3, 4, 6 on the second cell. So 2, 3, 4, 6 stands for the letters THE. Now, if you have these two cell contractions, that 5 and this contraction represents the word or the word there, THERE. So, but this word can also be used as part of a longer word. Now let's take some examples. So here we have the word thereby. So thereby has the letters THERE, which can be contracted using the two cell contractions dot 5 and and followed by the letters B and Y. So there you have it. That's the contraction for the word thereby. Next is we have the contraction for therefore. So therefore, again, you have there the letters THERE or there. So we can contract that using dot 5 and And we also have the contraction for FOR. So the contraction for that is a full cell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And after that, we write the letter E. So that's how we're able to maximize and save cells. No? And lastly, another example, therewith. So the contraction for therewith, we can simply use the contraction for there. So that's that 5 and the contraction for with. Instead of using 9 cells, if we're going to write each letter, now we're able to save 6 cells, no? Because we're just making use of 3 cells for the word therewith. So there you have it. That 5 the represents there, THERE. Next, we have the contraction that 5 and CH. Now, whenever you encounter this contraction, this two cell contraction, this represents the word character. So that's quite a long word. No? So really a lot of cells that you can save in with this contraction. So let's take some examples. The first one is characters. So with this, we can make use of the contraction that would be dot 5 and the contraction for CH, which is 1 6, or that's 1 and 6, and letter S, because our word is characters. Next is characteristic. So again, we can make use of the contraction for character, which is dot 5 and CH. Then you have letter I, the contraction for ST, which is that's 3 and 4, letter I again, and lastly letter C. So that's how you contract or you write characteristic if you know this contraction for character. Next is characterized. So we can use the contraction for character, that 5 on the first cell, and CH, or the contraction for CH on the second cell. And on the third cell, we write letter I, Z on the fourth cell, and the contraction for ED, which is uh, composed of dots 1, 2, 4, 6. So that's how we're able to uh, save cells and also enhance our reading and writing speed with the contractions for uh, character, which is two-cell contraction consisting of dot 5 on the first cell and the strong contraction for CH. Next, we have the contraction dot 5 and the contraction for TH. So whenever you encounter this contraction, this represents the word through. That's THROUGH. So instead of writing the word through, we can make use of this contraction, that 5, and the contraction for TH. That's one that is composed of that's 1, 4, 5, and 6. So let's have some examples. So we have walk through. So we write the letters for walk, WALK, and the contraction for through. So that would be dot 5 and the contraction for TH. Second example, we have throughout. So here we make use of the contraction for through. That would be dot 5 TH, and then the contraction for OU. That would be that's 1, 2, 5, 6, and letter T. So we're just able to use 4 cells in the word throughout. And our third example, we have the word breakthrough. So we write the letters BR, and since we know the contraction for EA, which is that 2, so we use that 2 here for EA. We contract EA using that 2, letter K, and the contraction for through, that 5, and TH. So there you have it. We're able to uh, make use of the contraction of the word through, and in other words, we can use this contraction to save a lot of cells and even to enhance our reading and writing speed. Next, we have dot 5 and WH. These represents the word where. That's WHERE. So we can contract where using dot 5 on the first cell and the contraction for WH, which has dots 1, 5, and 6. So that's how you contract where using just 2 cells. So let's take some examples. So we have the word wherein. So wherein, we contract the word where, that would be dot 5 on the first cell, and the contraction for WH, that's 1, 5, 6. And on the third cell, we can also contract in using that's 3 and 5. Next, whereas. So whereas we still contract where that 5 WH and we write the letters AS. Now we cannot use the contraction for us, which is letter Z, because those are the contraction Z, or the contraction for us, is an initial letter contraction, and it has to follow the standing alone rule. Next is the word somewhere. So we can contract some, which is also a two-cell contractions. In the previous video that I had, initial letter contraction with that 5, that would be that 5 and letter S to represent the word some. And for where, we can make use of that 5 and the contraction for WH. So there you have it. The contraction for where is simply that 5 and the contraction for WH. That's 1, 5, 6. Our fifth and last contraction, or initial letter contraction, with that 5 is the contraction for the word ought. That's OUGHT, using two cell contractions, that 5 and the contraction for OU, with that's 1, 2, 5, and 6. So we can contract ought using two cells, that 5 on the first cell, and that's 1, 2, 5, 6 on the second cell. So let's take some examples. Here we have the word fought. So we write F for the first letter, and we can contract ought using that 5 on the first cell and the contraction for OU. It would be 1, 2, 5, 6. Next, we have the word bought. That's BOUGHT. So we write B and we use the contraction for ought. That 5 OU. That 5, 1, 2, 5, 6. And our third and last example is the word drought. So that's DROUGHT. Again, we can contract ought there, the last 5 letters. So we write DR and then the contraction for ought, which is that 5 and the contraction for OU. So there you have it. That 5 OU stands for ought. So with this, I hope you learned something from this video. And if you do, kindly share and like this video. Kindly share with your friends. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. God bless us all.